Hola, ¿qué tal, querida comunidad? Bienvenidos. Para nosotros es muy grato poder crear este tipo de contenido, el cual les brindará una guía de diferentes temas para todos nosotros los latinos aquí en Serbia. El día de hoy estamos con nuestra gran amiga, ella es Sonya Sabo. Ella es una amiga que conocemos pues ya de hace muchos años y bueno, tiene toda nuestra confianza. Ella es una consultora en temas de migración, así que ella nos va a platicar hoy de manera muy general cosas que son muy importantes y de valor para todas las personas que venimos a Serbia. Hola Sofía, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, estoy bien. Gracias a todos y quería decir que yo hablo español pero no tan perfecto, por eso vamos a tener preguntas en español o inglés y yo voy a contestar en inglés.
Claro que sí, entonces, bueno Sofía, vamos a darle de una vez. Creo que algo que muchos de nosotros no sabemos o no conocemos cuando llegamos es que tenemos que registrarnos con las autoridades serbias. Entonces, ¿nos puedes explicar cómo es que se llama este papel y para qué sirve, por qué es tan importante y qué hacer en caso de que no lo tengamos?
Yeah, we're speaking now about the temporary registration Beli Karton. The name of this is Beli Karton, and it's very important if you're coming in Serbia more than just a tourist. If you're coming as a tourist, it's like by law it's necessity to have that Beli Karton, but it's not so important if you are coming just like as a tourist. But if you're coming in Serbia to live here, to spend some time here, to I don't know, to open a bank account, to open a company, to work, you must have this. It's very, very important. Without this small paper, like people think, it's not important, but without this paper you cannot do almost like anything serious, like opening bank account, company, having a job and things like that.
Ok, entonces es muy importante, como Sofía menciona, en caso de que ustedes viajen a Serbia, para establecerse van a necesitar que es simplemente un papel, o sea, no es nada así como que muy elaborado, pero es un papel de registro. Sofía, ¿en dónde podemos conseguir ese papel y quién nos lo da cuando llegamos?
Yeah, the person who invites you, or you're staying in apartments, in hotel, or in someone's house, that second side who invites you must make that paper for you. This is very important. Like, it's not your job to do this paper. This is a job of that side that invites you. Apartments, hotel, that person maybe. You just need to give your passport and nothing else. You don't need to pay anything. This is very important. You don't need to pay anything. This is for free for you and for your host. So you just need to give your passport, or you can go with that person, if it's not a hotel, to the police, and it's 100% safe for you, for your passport, so don't worry. But it's very important to have that paper.
Y este registro, Sofía, ¿se puede hacer en cualquier sitio de policía o hay que ir a un lugar específicamente para registrarse?
As I know, you can do it in every police office in your city. I don't know where you're gonna stay, in Belgrade, Novi Sad, in another city. Like, you can do it, as I know, in almost every police station. Even if it's like even at night, if you're coming at night, you can do it still, because you have that officer that's sitting there like 24 hours, something like that, and you can do it in whatever, in Saturday, in Sunday, no importa.
Ok, muy bien. Y Sofía, ¿es cierto que solo tienes 24 horas para registrarte?
Yes. For example, you're coming to Serbia on 1st of February. You can register yourself 1st of February and 2nd of February. in 3rd of February you can be rejected. So you have like 2 days, because you know what, they say 24 hours, but like in your stamp you don't have time when you arrive. That's why you have this day and 2nd day to make it.
Ok, perfecto, eso es muy importante. Y bueno, algo que nos han comentado en diferentes ocasiones es qué pasa si tú no sabías sobre este registro y ya llevas aquí más de esos 2 días. ¿Qué puedes hacer para obtener el Beli Karton?
Yeah, for example, if you are booking a hotel or apartment, you need to write this before you come. For example, dear host or dear hotel administration, I really need the Beli Karton, the temporary registration when I arrive. For me, it's very important. So you need to prepare. You need to warn them before you come. But okay, you come and I don't know what happened, and you didn't register yourself in these 2 days. Well, if like 3 days pass, you can go to police station with your host and tell like, sorry, I didn't know, you know, like playful, like I didn't know, please, I'll like register me. But I think make them work. But if like 1 week pass, no, the only thing that you can do is to go out of the country, like to go to, I don't know, Bosnia, Montenegro, Hungary, I don't know what country you can go, to go out and to come back.
Ok, muy bien.
So it's very serious.
Claro, claro, y qué importante. Como menciona Sofía, y creo que este es un muy muy buen tip, es pedir con anticipación al lugar en el que te vas a quedar, en el que ya sabes que vas a llegar el primer día, decir que es muy importante para ti tener el Beli Karton, ya que hemos tenido casos que nos dicen que la persona no lo da. Entonces ya también ustedes sabrán si sí quieren llegar ahí o mejor buscan otro lugar que sí lo dé. Muchas gracias, Sofía, por ese super tip. Ahora vamos a platicar, Sofía, un poquito sobre qué tipo de permisos de residencia existen en Serbia. Toda esta información es muy general porque, claro, cada caso tiene pues especificaciones, pero Sofía va a hacer lo mejor para darnos un panorama.
Yeah. For example, the most classical types of temporary residence in Serbia are by marriage, by having a couple here, even like Serbian couple, or even couple like another foreigner that already has here temporary residence with I don't know, study, property, business. That is a very interesting option. Yeah. Then you have like studies in the university. Then you have language courses, but like they just give you residence for 6 months. I don't know, like, but you have that option. Also, you can open business here, like small business, big business. Also, you can work. You can find a job. What else? You can be volunteer here.
And the property?
Yeah, but to buy property, but like it's not for everyone. For example, for some countries, this is not allowed. For example, citizens of, for example, Bolivia cannot buy a property here in Serbia because like countries don't have that contract. I don't know how to tell, you know. For example, as I know, Mexicans can buy property. Cubans, I think they also can, but like you better check that information. So like if you want to buy property, firstly you better contact the embassy of Serbia in your country, or maybe in some other country like close to you, and ask like, hello, I don't know, I'm from Peru, I'm from Chile, I'm from Cuba, and I would like to buy property in Serbia. Can I do it by your law? And then in Serbian embassy they will answer your question.
Claro, y esto es muy importante. Cada caso es bien particular porque, como nos explica Sofía, hay muchas leyes de reciprocidad. Eso quiere decir que si en tu país se le permite a un ciudadano serbio en Serbia se le va a permitir hacer lo mismo a un ciudadano de ese país. Pues muchas gracias, Sofía. Ahora vamos a cubrir de manera general uno por uno. ¿Cuál es el proceso para poder trabajar en Serbia?
Firstly, you need to arrive here and you need to make Beli Karton, as we told already, and you need to have job offer. To work in Serbia is not so complicated. It's not so complicated to find a job in Serbia in like services area. Mm-hmm. I don't know, cook, clean, I don't know, drive, something like this. Like maybe construction things, mm-hmm. Beauty industry. Mm-hmm. But you need to have a permanent residence according to your job. You need to have an official contract.
A contract.
Yeah.
Okay.
Better like for 1 year or for no
indeterminado.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because if you have a contract only for 3 months or for 6 months, they will give you a temporary residence for 6 months. Yeah. And this is very important that if you quit your job or they fire you, you need to leave Serbia in 10 days. So it's very important that you know about that and you immediately find another job, or I don't know, because to find some other way, because like you contract finish and you need to go out.
Ok, claro que sí, es muy importante siempre hacer las cosas bien, porque esto nos va a facilitar obtener los diferentes tipos de permisos. Entonces, este es un caso que nos platicaba Sofía antes de empezar la entrevista, que incluso en la oficina de migración tienen ahí algunos papeles pegados indicando, porque es muy importante, que una vez que terminas la relación laboral con el empleador que te dio el contrato, tienes 10 días ya sea para resolver y encontrar otro trabajo o para salir del país y buscar como que otro plan, ¿no? O esperar a encontrar otro contrato para volver a hacer el proceso.
Yeah, because you can have problems with the migration police, even to go in the court and pay multas.
Ajá, las multas, exactamente. Oye, Sofía, y algo que yo no sabía es que una cosa es como la residencia y otra cosa es el permiso de trabajo, y necesitas los dos para poder trabajar, ¿es correcto?
Yeah, it's correct. And for example, how it works. Firstly, you have your contract. Then you apply for your temporary residence. And you wait like 3 weeks to have that residence, and only after that you can apply for radna dozvola, working permit. I think if you're working for some company, they will help you to make that work permit, but maybe in some case you need to do it by yourself. So like the most important thing that you need to have document that you have some school or university, at least like I don't know, 9 classes of school. I don't know how the system in Latin America. At least basic education you need to have, and here you need to translate that document from Spanish, or I don't know which country you're coming, to Serbian language, and to pay like 120 euros and to apply for work permit. And I'm telling you, maybe your like job, they will help you to do it.
Ok, entonces es muy importante saber que primero se procesa la residencia temporal, la cual tiene un costo, y ya que se tiene la residencia temporal, se aplica para el permiso de trabajo, el cual también tiene un costo y una duración. Sofía, ¿y nos puedes decir como cuánto cuesta obtener la residencia y el permiso de trabajo?
Yeah, if you paying by yourself that temporary residence, you will pay approximately 160 euros for the person. Even if you have a baby, you will pay the same. And for working permit, you pay 120 euros.
Okay, perfect.
And that is only taxes. Like if someone offering you service is different. We are not speaking only about taxes.
Ok, eso es muy importante. Esto es lo que cobra la oficina gubernamental. Además, si ustedes quieren contratar servicios de consultoría como los que ofrece Sofía, ya tienen que pagar obviamente pues la tarifa que ellos manejen. Sofía, esto es muy importante también, la residencia la tiene que pagar, o bueno, obtener más bien, cada miembro de la familia. Entonces, si viene un bebé, él necesita hacer el trámite de la misma manera, ¿correcto?
Yeah, it's the same price for everyone. For example, if you want your temporary residence more than 3 months, you will pay 160 euros, and I don't know, maybe because we're in January and maybe they raise the price a little bit, we will see. Like for every person who want to live in Serbia, like if your family is 5 members, you will pay for 5 members.
Okay.
Like 160 euros for one person, for each person.
Ok, perfecto. Y lo que nos decía Sofía, que también es importante, es que Serbia reconoce el matrimonio legal y además el concubinato legal. Entonces no es necesariamente, no es necesario estar casados, sino también el concubinato legalizado es reconocido.
Yeah, that is an amazing option that you can have, like you're coming as a foreigner from another country and you have here your Serbian partner, or not necessarily, maybe you have your foreign partner from your country, from another country, and that partner has here job or business or I don't know, apartment, something like that, and you can apply for a residence of Serbia by having your partner. Like there is some things that you need to do, like you need to go to notary and with 2 witnesses, that witnesses need to sign, yes, that 2 person, they're really in couple and something like that. You must live in the same address, like in the same house or apartment. This is also important, but I think it's an amazing option for people who are not married.
Okay.
And it's important that another person who want to apply for residence by her partner, that couple needs to give that some proof that they are not married with another person. Like you don't have your husband in Mexico, and he doesn't have his couple in Serbia or another country. That is also important.
Ok, muy bien, entonces para que no vayan a dejar una novia o una esposa en cada país, aquí necesitan probar que no están casados en su país de origen o en algún otro país. Eso es muy importante. Excelente. Ahora, hay otra forma que es abrir tu compañía. Yo digo que es abrir tu compañía porque realmente no es una compañía. ¿Nos puedes explicar un poco sobre eso?
Yeah, for example, you can have a small or big business, but also like you can be a freelancer, I don't know, the IT specialist, and you have only one client, maybe it's your job, it's your one job, but you can have your permanent residence like this, that you come into Serbia, you open in your business, your small business, like even if you are only one worker in your company, it's still a company, it's a business, like you're self-employed. And the most important that you have at least like 2 or 3 clients in Serbia, and outside the Serbia you can have even 1 client. Yeah, that is a little bit more specific, but it's a long story, and like you need a lot of time. I need to know your details, or the person who want to open business, and to give him more detail, like it can last like 1 hour if we start to speak about, more deeply. But all in all, you can come here if you're, I don't know, freelancer, web designer, and you working with some clients or even 1 client. You can come and make your business official here. Yeah, you will pay some taxes. Also, it depends what are you doing specifically. Like if you're, I don't know, cooking, it's one thing. If you're consulting, it's another thing. If you are IT programming, it's another thing. So it's very specific, and we speak about it in personal consultation.
Claro, claro. Bueno, lo que nos explica Sofía es muy importante, pero creo que Serbia es un país muy amigable con este tipo de residencia, Claro que lleva un tiempo, como dice Sofía, en conocer los detalles de tu profesión o de qué giro es la empresa que tú quieres abrir. Por ejemplo, puedes abrir tu compañía siendo maestro de inglés, puedes abrir tu compañía siendo, por ejemplo, personal trainer. Entonces, pues, o sea, hay una gama impresionante de oficios y profesiones con los que tú puedes empezar tu propia compañía. Si eres freelancer, como dice Sofía, tú puedes empezar tu propia compañía. Es, digamos que un formato de empleo autónomo o autoempleo. Y además es muy fácil de abrir. Una vez que obviamente te tomas el tiempo de hacer bien el formato del negocio, realmente abrir el negocio es fácil, la compañía.
Yeah, like there are two types of companies. One is se llama preduzetnik in Serbia, and it's like self-employed, something like small company. I don't know how to explain. Entrepreneur, and it's very easy to open. And you have another type of companies, bigger business. The name is DOO. I don't know how to tell it in English or in Spanish, but like it's a little bit more complicated. But most of you guys don't need that. Like it's for bigger businesses. Yeah, and for that you need a real good accountant, good consultation. You need to pay money for that bigger business. But for small business is enough to be preduzetnik. And it's not so expensive and complicated.
Y Sofía, ¿cuánto cuesta abrir, digamos que en la oficina gubernamental, abrir esta figura de empleado autónomo? Le llamaremos así para, para que entendamos.
Yeah. The tax is 15 euros, only 15 euros.
15 euros.
Yeah, but like there is some paper that you need to fulfill, and for that, like I'm not sure that you can do it by yourself. You can ask for lawyer help, or maybe for someone, some friend that already has a business and he knows how to fulfill it, because that's very important. Or you can ask consulting services, like whatever, but the tax is 15 euros.
Ok, pues esa también es información muy importante, gracias. And Sofia, now you explain to us that if a person has the residency, the partner, wife or girlfriend, gets the residency, and also the kids. Yes. But what about the health insurance, the health service? Can they go into the public hospital if they all have the residency?
Yeah, that's very interesting thing. Firstly, to apply for the temporary residence, you must already have medical insurance here in Serbia. Like you can go in whatever office of health insurance and ask for that paper, and you need to prepare these papers before you applying for the temporary residence. So you, however, need to have. But later, there is one thing. If you are working here in Serbia or you have in your business, you have an option to have your like government medical help. Like in few months after you start in work or you start in business, you can ask or on your job, I don't know, lawyers in your job or your accountant if you're a businessman or businesswoman. To help you with that government medical insurance for you and for members of your family, for your wife, I don't know, girlfriend and kids. For your wife, girlfriend and kids. No, for your wife and for your kids, for example. If, for example, one person has here a job or business or property, he can also give this temporary residence for his wife, for his girlfriend, and for his kids that are under 18. Okay. Yeah, like for example, for mother, father, brother, sister, no, but for wife, for kids, yeah, you can do it.
Y bueno, yo les platico un poquito de mi experiencia. Yo estoy aquí en Serbia porque mi esposo es ciudadano serbio. Entonces, lo que yo tuve que hacer al llegar fue obviamente casarme. Yo me casé aquí y al aplicar para mi residencia me solicitaban un seguro médico. Entonces, ¿qué es lo que se hace? Se va a una institución privada y se contrata un seguro básico que cuesta alrededor de 70-80 euros. Es por un año. Y con ese ya se cumple como con ese requisito, y una vez que en mi caso mi esposo pues cuenta con el seguro médico y bueno, inmediatamente se traslada a mí y yo cuento con el seguro público. Ahora, es lo que también nos mencionaba Sofía, una vez que una persona de la pareja o una persona sola ya cuenta con el servicio público, el resto de la familia puede acceder a él. ¿Es correcto?
Yeah, like wife and kids can use it.
Ok, perfecto. Y bueno, independientemente del seguro y la atención médica pública, también hay instituciones privadas por si quieres ampliar tu seguro médico en instituciones privadas. Sofía, y en el tema de educación, ¿nos puedes platicar como en general cómo es el tema? ¿Los niños pueden acceder al sistema público aquí en Serbia?
Yes. There is a law in Serbia that every child that lives here in Serbia, no important that is Serbian or a foreigner, has the right to have a basic education of 8 classes for free, absolutely free. Of course, you can go to private school, but you can your kid also can have a free education. What do you need for that? It's the best option if your kid knows a little bit of basic Serbian to start going to school, because of course all classes are in Serbian if you're going to public school, if you're not going to private school. So it's better if your kid knowing, or start some private classes of Serbian languages, but it's not necessary. If one school rejects you, you go to another. If another school rejects you, you go to Ministry of Education and tell your situation, and they calling the school and say, hey, you need to take. Yes, you need to take this kid really. By the law. And also, if your kid, for example, has 7, 8, 9 years, 10 years, and already gone to some school in your country, you need to give some certificate that your kid has some certain level of education, like 2 years, 3 years. You need to take this paper in that previous school, and here in Serbia translate, I don't know, from Spanish or English to Serbian language, and that's all.
Ok, solo para hacer la precisión, para que un niño tenga el derecho de ir a la escuela, ¿debe de tener la residencia?
It's interesting. Like some school telling you, like first you need to have residence, but according to my experience with my client, the kid doesn't need to have temporary residence, but they telling you like, okay, you're starting to go classes, but like we're expecting in few months that you bring us that number, they call YMBG, that personal number of each person or foreigner here in Serbia, and you have this number only after having temporary residence.
Okay.
So they expecting that during this year, the school year, you as a parent will have that number and your kid will have a number. But they, according to experience, they will accept your kid without that number. But they will expect that number like in few months.
Ok, entonces Sofía, la documentación es muy básica, tal vez alguna identificación, certificado de nacimiento y eventualmente el número único que te dan al recibir la residencia.
Yeah, and the paper of certain education if your kid like have 10, 11 years.
Ok, perfecto. Ahora, otra forma de obtener una visa diferente es la visa de estudiante. ¿Nos puedes platicar en general cómo se obtiene una visa de estudiante?
Like I will tell you my case because I'm working more with that. When you arrive here in Serbia, you enter some university. or some college, and you have rights to apply for temporary residence by studying in university or college. Well, you need to
Go to school.
You need to go to school. Yes, that is so simple. You need to have the paper that you're a student of that university or college. Like some papers again, that you have health insurance, that you have enough money in your bank account, blah blah blah, like list of documents.
But you need to be like enrolled before coming to Serbia.
Like it's your choice. You have some student visa that, but I'm not working a lot with that. That you applying before coming to Serbia.
Okay.
You need to contact that university, maybe pass some exams online. I don't know how it works, and they will give you. But I'm not working with that, so I'm not so much into these details.
Okay.
I'm telling you only you can come, you can
Find
some
lectures.
university, yes, some college, and start and go class. I don't know, you pay or not pay, depends.
Okay.
And then you have right to have temporary residence for you, and if you have partner also.
Y bueno, compartiéndoles un poquito la experiencia tanto personal como de muchas de las personas que nos comparten a través de nuestra comunidad latinos en Serbia, la verdad es que Serbia es un país muy amigable para la migración. No es realmente nada complicado. Creo que la mayor limitante es el idioma, es conocer el sistema. Es por eso que la ayuda de un profesional como Sofía, pues la verdad facilita bastante las cosas. Otro punto muy importante y es tener cuidado también, porque hay mucha gente que se aprovecha la necesidad. Y como realmente no entendemos nada, pues estamos a la expectativa de lo que la otra persona nos diga. Entonces, como consejo, acérquense con alguien de confianza, alguien que tenga referencias, porque sí es importante. Una vez teniendo a esta persona, en mi caso pues fue mi marido, ¿no? Pero yo sin él, de verdad que no hubiera podido hacer nada. O sea, sí es un poco difícil entender, como les digo, desde el idioma. Y algo que es muy curioso, y Sofía no me va a dejar mentir, es que en la oficina de migración no hablan inglés. Para mí era algo súper como increíble que una oficina que trabaja con solo extranjeros no hablaran inglés. Entonces, ese tema del idioma es importante, y pues para poder tener todo bien y en orden, creo que sí, contar con alguien en este sentido es esencial. Sofía, ¿qué otro tipo advice nos puedes dar a la comunidad latina?
Yeah, firstly, before coming to Serbia, yes, it's true this country is like so welcome and warm for foreigners, especially Latinos. They love Latinos, telenovelas, music, and everything. They really love you, but you need to be warned about some situation with the bureaucracy and things like that. And my advice, before coming to Serbia, search on the internet. Now you have some YouTube bloggers like Karen, like I don't know, Jorge, and maybe some other bloggers. They make videos in Spanish and English, and they speak about the life in Serbia, about some laws, about I don't know how to rent an apartment, things like that. So you can search this information. This is for free. This is totally free. You can see it in YouTube, maybe some articles in internet, because more and more foreigners coming to Serbia. Also, you can join some groups like Latinos in Serbia in Facebook, Cuba in Serbia, foreigners in Serbia. Also, you can ask some questions. But if you need some professional help, of course, it's better to asking help of professional like lawyers or consulting services like me, for example, if you want to be a little bit more serious with your migration situation.
Ok, y Sofía, explícanos un poquito cómo son tus servicios. Tú haces una cita, un appointment, y platicas más o menos de qué se necesitan y cómo es el seguimiento contigo.
Yeah, we can have the online meeting, we can meet in person, depend of each person what they prefer, and they telling me their situation, what they want. They want, I don't know, to open business, to find a job, I don't know, to have temporary residence. For example, they already have a job and they want me to help with temporary residence. I like each situation is different. So yeah, firstly, usually we have a meeting, online or offline.
Ok, perfecto. Y querida comunidad, como ustedes saben, nosotros siempre les aconsejamos en hacer todas las cosas por la vía legal, por la vía correcta, porque esto les va a dar seguridad, les va a dar estabilidad, y a veces por querer resolver pues la situación nos metemos en problemas que son innecesarios. Entonces Sofía solamente trabaja con casos obviamente legales. Entonces si ustedes quieren arreglar sus papeles de la manera correcta, por favor siéntanse con mucha confianza de contactarla. Sofía, ¿cómo te puede encontrar la gente?
Yeah, we will leave the links below, my Instagram, my email, I don't know what else, like some contacts, and you can contact me whenever you want, and we will speak about your case.
Como nos comentaba Sofía al inicio, ella habla español, entiende perfecto español, nada más que le da pena, le da pena. Entonces, comunidad, si a alguien le interesa que el idioma no sea limitante, Sofía con mucho gusto les va a atender, y en caso de necesitarse alguna traducción, nosotros también con mucho gusto podemos apoyar y encontrar la manera. Al final, pues ustedes saben que de eso se trata nuestra comunidad, de ayudarnos. Y agradecemos muchísimo el tiempo y la experiencia de Sofía por compartirnos esta valiosa información. Y pues nos vemos pronto. Sofía, gracias.
Gracias. Adiós.
Adiós.